How's it going guys, JCVP11 here for gntech, and this is the OnePlus 3T, the company's latest flagship smartphone. It looks pretty identical to the OnePlus 3, so what's different? The OnePlus 3T sports a slightly darker gunmetal finish, which I personally love. The metal unibody construction and feel is great, and with the chamfered edges and precisely cut ports, it adds to the finesse of the device. It's lightweight and doesn't feel too big, nor does it slip out of your hand. So props to OnePlus on the design front. Speaking of front, we've got the 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display. You still get contrasty pictures, great viewing angles, and good sunlight legibility when the brightness is cranked up to a maximum. To complete the multimedia experience, the bottom-firing speaker gets plenty loud, but sound does come out distorted, so you're better off listening with headphones if you want to listen to anything in a more noisier environment. Oh, it's still got the 3.5mm headphone jack. Phew! And on the topic of sound, the alert slider is a neat hardware addition to toggle between sound profiles, but personally, I didn't find myself using it too often. On the performance side of things, there's no complaint. The phone sports an upgraded Snapdragon 821 processor, which makes for a very fast and smooth experience. Come on, even unlocking the phone was stupid fast with its fingerprint scanner. The 6GB of RAM on board is also a boost for multitasking, and pretty much any game you throw at it, the phone will exceed expectations. The software is based on Android Nougat, which is Android 7.0, with an Oxygen OS skin on top. It felt very stock-like and gets timely updates, but what I really liked was the customization it offered. Changing to a darker theme and toggling between on and off screen buttons are just some of the many different customization options the phone offers, and I feel like this is one of the few Android devices that has well optimized software. Now let's focus a bit on the camera. The back has a 16-megapixel sensor which can take some really good pictures in the day with high dynamic range and decent color reproduction, although sometimes the photos are just a bit dull. The photos are average at night with a fair bit of noise and grain, but that's not to discount the detail the camera still manages to capture. For video, you're looking at 4K with optical and electronic image stabilization, making for great stability and smooth shots, although it's not as crisp as, say, a Samsung Galaxy S7. The front is also a 16-megapixel sensor, which will attract a lot of selfie fans, and the lens is wide enough to accommodate a fair few people, but I found the shutter speed to be on the slower side, and pictures at night or while on the move weren't as impressive. They were a little blurry and lights were faded in the background. Quick launching the camera though was very convenient, and I really liked how fast it worked and just its flexibility of working from anywhere on the device. But can the phone power through the day? The 3400 mAh battery got me 5.5 hours of screen on time at minimal brightness, which I think is very good. I used a fair bit of data, watched videos, and played a few games, but I noted that using the camera drained battery at a much quicker rate, but that is expected from every single smartphone. The company's dash charge technology was insane and constantly got me around 55% charged in 30 minutes, so if you're on the move and want to quickly charge your phone, this technology is one of the best. And with 64GB of default storage and things like dual SIM support, there's nothing that really beats the OnePlus 3T. Sure, the phone doesn't have the best camera, nor the best display, but at this price bracket, how much more can you expect? Let me know what you guys think about the device in the comments below, but that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.